Childhood wounding and adult trauma don't just live in our memories, they live in the nervous system of our bodies, our patterns, and our relationships. They shape how we see ourselves, how we love, and how we move through the world, often without us even knowing it. We learn to carry it alone, and it can consume you. But we were never meant to carry it forever. You begin to observe yourself with compassion instead of judgment. Healing begins when we stop running from ourselves and turn gently inward. Shame lifts. We start to separate what happened from who we are. Our nervous system learns what our spirit always knew, that it's safe to rest. Heightened sensitivity and control loosens. We often go through stages of grief and mourn what is lost. Relationships transform. We stop seeking love that mirrors the wound and begin to recognize love that feels like peace. Healing isn't about erasing the past, it's about integration. Weaving the broken pieces into something whole, coming home to yourself. You might just remember that you were whole all along. In my past, triggers consumed me, which caused me to shut down and think irrationally. It was a vicious cycle. Many of us have similar wounds. It felt like my world was imploding and there was no hope. There were so many times that I almost sank in my own quicksand. What has changed for me since I focused on healing? My last full blown trigger was almost 2 years ago. They lessened into many triggers, which are watered down versions that haven't happened in over a year. Anxiety occasionally registers, but it's very minor now. I last took anxiety and depression medications in 2019 because I didn't want to be dependent on them the rest of my life. I wanted to truly heal. I started using plant medicine, and it took over 3 years of me working on myself to truly move forward. Something that helped me, I pictured myself in a traumatic moment during childhood and saw myself as I am now, going over to that young child and telling her, it's okay. None of what happened is your fault. I took her by the hand and walked her out of the situation. Another practice is box breathing that can help some. My nervous system has mostly reset. I stopped bracing myself for the worst outcome in situations. Once my heart chakra opened, I remembered joy, happiness, and love after the birth of my grandchildren. My belief is that we are never fully healed. However, anxiety is no longer my constant companion. Negative self-talk and doubt is in my past. When you feel the weight of triggers, know that you can emotionally heal. It's been worth all the work I've done, and you can do it too.